Well, in this video, this is going to be about some estate sale stuff. I went and picked up some old C9 lights and some new C9 lights. So this is more for my viewers that like my Christmas light videos. And let me get my brake booster off the bench and then we'll start going through what we have there. I did put this on Facebook, but yeah, I put the battery maintainer on the Galaxy because I haven't started it since mid-December, and I had it on the truck because can't remember the last time I've had it out, and the battery was actually down in it a bit because, you know, it needs battery for the memory and the ECM or whatever you call it. But anyway, these are estate sale lights. I just plugged them into the outlet there with the light fixtures so they come on when the light fixtures. This is the only bulb I've had to replace. This set's been up here for a few months, and these twisted glass ones. I think that one's a GE. I think it has a black letter GE on it there. This is G, but this is got the round logo, and I don't know if that logo shows up on the red. I don't think that's a GE. That's like a Noma Mazda. But anyway, yeah, so this is an estate sale light set here, and we got some more there, so let's go through them. These are 3 sets are new, but these are all vintage. All right, let me get my booster out of the way here. Well, this is what we got. I think this is a bunch of 7 light sets, and it has a bunch of these G. That looks like a G, except I don't see G logo on that one. I do on this one. And there's some of these twisted glass type lamps in here. Yeah, there's several different styles of sockets, so I'm assuming there's several different styles of lights. But anyway, I noticed one of them, the wiring here is a little frayed, so that socket may not work. It may not work past that socket, but let's see what happens here. Oh, hey, well, too bad that bulb doesn't work. Some of these bulbs are just loose. Well, I'd say that's pretty good. It looks like there's 2 bulbs, a red and a blue that don't illuminate, and everything else is totally illuminated. Oh, there's a red here that's not illuminated, so 3 bulbs. I'll pull those out of the box in a minute. First, we'll just go around and test everything. I paid $13 for everything here, and these are brand new. You can see they're from Ace Hardware, $7.99. I just turned the heat up, and the furnace just shut off, but it's just immediately restarting because it's still kind of, you know, got to get up to temperature in the garage. All right. This has a fuse plug, and the reason why I buy these is more for the wiring than these are the outside painted bulbs, and eventually if you leave these out a lot, the paint peels. But the wiring is on my lights, and this is a little lighter duty than the wiring that I use on my old lights. I'll show you what I've been using these lights out here for probably a good 40 or more years. Maybe I've been putting these old lights up since I've been able to, like, probably since I was like 8 or 10 years old. But you can see the old style cord and socket and stuff. And like I say, I've been putting those up for 40 plus years, and they are usually up all winter from around Thanksgiving to usually around the end of February, beginning of March. So eventually I'm going to have to start replacing wiring. So I thought, well, might be able to use the wiring from this. Polarized plugs, which I don't like on Christmas lights, but there we go. Brand new set, so they should all illuminate, and they do. Oh, there's a bulb missing. So somebody's used one for a spare. All right, let me try another set. Set number 2 of the new lights. This has all the bulbs. And you see this is still tucked down in where it gets tucked in. So these probably never been plugged in or tested or anything. So let's see if we can get this cord out of here and get it up to the... Sorry, I'm not watching the camera. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing here, untangling this wire. Looks like they all illuminate. Another set of, I mean, you know, spare bulbs alone are, I mean, these bulbs are typically now, or if you go to the store and buy them new, they're about 20 bucks a box. So these are probably already old sets of lights at 8 bucks a box, and they'll probably be a lot older before I get to use them. And yeah, it's kind of, hopefully I'll be able to use them. I got thousands of them. My goal is to burn them out before I'm gone. Another box. This one, the plastic was torn up, so it's a little harder to get out of the box, but this set doesn't look like it was ever removed from the box either. Let's see if they illuminate. Go. Yeah, brand new, you'd expect them to illuminate. Sometimes, you know, they get knocked around after 15 or 20 years of laying around new in the box. Say, you know, you get a bulb or two that doesn't work. But there we go. We got 3 brand new sets. I got a bunch of these, and from past sales, and some of them have those translucent e-bulbs, and I gave some to my neighbor, and she put them up. I'll show you. There's some of the vintage lights I gave my neighbor on her garage. I think they show up the lights in my eyes, so I can't really see, but they're like a transparent color. And these are more of my, these lights have, like I say, been out 40 plus winters, the whole winter. This is a GE light string, so GE on the back of the socket. All right, let's go in and go through those sets that I have in the garage. All back in the box where I can store them away. I have a bunch of vintage, you know, with these inside bulbs, new in the box too. And some of them that I have new in the box, never out, are even these red and green wires. And I got probably 2 or 3 sets brand new in the box with these cloth wiring here too. Yeah, and a couple of them are all, they're new old stock, and they're all these twisted, you know, like this bulb's burned out, but they're all this style. This is a, let's see, I can't read what it says on there. Something USA. Let me see if I can read what that says. I don't think it'll show up in the video what it states. All right, it has like a little wrench thing on the above it, and then it says Mazda USA. Pretty interesting. I've never seen one that's actually physically states Mazda on the glass. You know, it's not uncommon for the General Electrics to have a GE logo on them. But anyway, we'll pull this all out here too and look at it. Well, my phone rang, so these things have been sitting here plugged in for about a half an hour. But these are mostly like brand new. That's GE, and most of the sockets they're all inside painted except for that white. That white is the only one that is not. You can see the paint's peeling a little bit on it, but that is probably off a Noma set, and I suspect this is too. The rest of them are all the GE logo bulbs, and I suspect that these light sets, they probably stopped using them in the 70s because, you know, you just don't see these cloth ones used nowadays. And the last time my folks used them, on their house, and I think they stopped using them on the house in the late 70s, early 80s. But look at the sockets, like brand new. And these are too, but they're too hot to unscrew now, so I'm not going to unscrew them. But we got 2 more sets, so we got 4 sets of 7. So let me get those other 2 sets out, take a look at them. I just had to run out for half an hour or so. But anyway, back to the lights. All right, so these, let me see if I can get the, I can't unplug that with the holding the camera, but let's see if there's any names on the, just says USA, it says Noma USA. Okay, so they're Noma. Is there any tags on the, doesn't look like they're saying, you know, sometimes they have those paper tags, but this doesn't have them, and they're both Noma. All right, let me get the other 2 sets out. These are the other 2 sets. Let's take a look at the sockets first. So this set here is different from the other sets. It's soldered sockets. Yeah, and they're like brand new in there too. Does that show? Let me see if I can get it around here with some light. Yeah, they're like new. These light sets are in beautiful shape for their age. Usually these would use a rubber washer, these old style, like this style of socket, to keep the bulb from loosening up on a windy day. And these ones too, actually. This one's the one that has a little bit of frayed insulation, and it's not the wire that's showing, it's just the cloth. The cloth is over like a rubber insulation, so it's still insulated. It's just some of the cloth is peeled. So let's plug that set in. That bulb was loose. That bulb's out. So, oh no, that bulb. How do you like that? The bulb's unscrewed almost there. Look at how much yeah. It's got like a spring type thing in there, so that's why it was illuminating unscrewed. So that bulb was just probably loose too. So all those work, and let's zap these ones into that set. Find the other end of a plug. How do you like that? So really, in reality, we've only had 2. That bulb's hot, so that bulb just went out. So 2 bulbs out of the whole set, that Mazda and this GE D14. And there's another one of those. That says Mazda USA on it. So that's a Mazda right there. GE makes them too, because like I say, as I showed a moment ago, this one has a GE. It's upside down, obviously, but it is a GE black logo. So that's the GE with the fluted glass or twisted glass or flame type bulb, whatever you want to call it. And this is a Mazda. I rather like that. That's pretty cool, the way it's looks. Let me turn the light off there. There we go. Get a little better light without light. All right, so there we go. There's our vintage C9 estate sale lights. And of course, we'll show this vintage Treasure Island Hostess set Liberty glasses. This is the box that it's actually both sides of the box that those lights came in. 6-ounce sour. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I would show that. Some people like this old packaging. It's kind of cool. I rather like it. Anyway, I'm going to put the light sets back in it, and then I'll stash these and these with all my other thousands of vintage lights. Someday, if I ever move, it'll be if I move. When I have to pull all the lights out, I'll show you all the light sets I have. It's just nuts. People think I'm insane, and maybe I am, but I enjoy them. So that's why I kind of hoard them. I mean, I use them. I like these inside painted ones, and I probably burn out about 30 a year. You know, I mean, I run them a lot, so they're up from like you know, November, December, January, February, you know, they're up a good solid 4 months, and turn them on at dark to brighten the night up, and they're on until usually 11, 12 o'clock at night. So they do get used. All right, that's going to be it for this video. This is the box I mainly would have bought at the state sale. I would have only bought these with the inside paint and the, you know, the old logos on the bulbs. I like these old vintage bulbs. They're my favorite, but seeing those are only $3 a set, I bought them because, you know, I can use I'll use those bulbs too. And but, you know, if I need more to, you know, if I need newer wiring, at least I have it. I do have some other newer sets that have that green, like the wiring outside there, that have all these bulbs that are brand new in the box. I probably have 5 or 6 sets of 25 lamps, you know, like with this green wiring, that have these, you know, the older inside paint style bulbs, and they're new old stock. And I probably have 25-30 sets of brand new lights, and the vintage lights I have like this with the cloth cord that are NOS with all the bulbs like that is a 15 light set. And I mean, it's I plugged it in once just to see if they worked, and they do. So anyway, that's just one of my crazy things I like to collect. Crazy hobby thing is old vintage Christmas lights, and this is just a good haul of C9s. C9s are, the outdoor C9s are my favorite. I do like the indoor C7s and the little old reflector mini lights, but the modern stuff, LED, I just don't care for the flicker they give and whatnot. So I'm one of these old school guys that likes this old school stuff. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this this video up. This is again mostly for my subscribers that enjoy my lights. I have subscribers that just subscribe to me for lights and for estate sales and whatnot. They're other things I enjoy. So anyway, that's it for this video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you want to see more things like this, subscribe. Hitting that 348 engine icon above will do that. Share my videos if you want, and thank you for watching.